So I figured I better make another video now because I was expecting the last one to probably get a few views and maybe a few new subscribers. I figured I'd be making the next video for probably 12 subscribers, but actually I'm at like 130 now or something. Didn't think that many people actually wanted to watch, so now I thought I better make another one because I actually have some people probably waiting for another one. So I thought today, I don't have much time, but I thought I could take it for a quick spin around the block so you could see it driving. Some people probably think it's just a yard ornament, so I just took off the battery tenders, keep it charged. I checked the oil because, you know, there's only so many times you can watch someone check oil on something. So I'll start it up and lift that leg up and then go put some water in it, and then I'll take it around the block, I reckon. Unless I left the key in my ute again. Never learn. I'll go get that. There's a machine we just finished for a customer. I'll put in a photo of what it used to look like. It was pretty beat up. It had been rolled over and snapped turbo shaft. Must have been due to lack of oil, but that's had a lot of work done to it. I'll put in a video of what it used to look like because it's pretty interesting. It was pretty beat up, but yeah, thanks to hope it's probably pretty windy. Hopefully I got a microphone on. Hopefully it makes it not too bad, but you might not be able to hear me at all, so we'll see. But yeah, thanks to everyone who watched the last video and subscribed. It was good. I wasn't expecting to get that many views, but I guess these old trucks are pretty a lot of people are interested in them, I guess, so which is good because there's not enough interest in them at the moment, I don't think. And if I can make videos and get people interested in them, then that's what it's all about, really, because they're pretty cool. So I just build up air, and it's a bit low on oil pressure. What are we at? We're at just under 40 psi and idle, if that gauge is right. Who knows? They're the original Stuart Warner gauges, most of them, except for those two. These ones are all original, so I don't know how accurate that is, but build up air, flick the PDO in, lift the leg up, go over to the tap, fill it up with water, go around the block, and we can have a listen. Otherwise people might start thinking that it doesn't move. So actually it'll probably have a brake locked on and it'll make me look like a spud then because it won't move, but we'll see how we go. Got the old school wigwag up there to tell you when you got air built up. Had someone get in it the other day and they couldn't believe that was a thing to tell that it had air pressure, that up there. And he's a truck driver and he'd never seen one before. And he's probably, he'd be a bit older than, he'd be probably 10 years older than me at least. And I know what they are, so I was pretty surprised at that. I thought that was funny. She still builds up there, not too bad for an old truck. I was thinking next week I'll probably hopefully make a bit longer video. I hopefully have a free day on Saturday, hopefully. It's got a few odd jobs that need fixing. I want to hook the Jakes back up and see if they actually work, because they're unhooked. The throttle switch is broken, but I'll bypass that and go straight to the switch to see if they work. And the splitter, it goes from high to low, fine, but it splits, but sometimes you can pre-select it. It might take a good 30 seconds to a minute to actually split, so I might make a video next week of fixing those problems and give it a wash. Okay, PDO's in, so I should just be able to get out here, and all your levers are back here for these, and it should, if I pick the right one, just go up like that. Make sure I don't get the hose. Alright, check the other side. Yep, that's up. I'll screw the plug in the bottom. Comes with its own plug and shifter right here. Looks tough from pretty much every angle, this thing. I love it. Okay. She's going up. Look at that, see? There you know you got air. Full park brake. Gonna suck if it doesn't move. Not today. Loves it. Got the hose. I'll put the bull bar and the bonnet down. Up, I guess. It's the heaviest bull bar you'd ever lift. All steel, no aluminium there. Turn tap on. Put hose on tap would help. I'll just start it so it doesn't hydro lock as soon as I put water in it. What do we got? Starter. Just like that, let it fill up. So this is what where the Jake brake wire is there, and that's the switch for the throttle that's come apart. So I'll bypass that and hook it up to just a straight toggle switch. But that'll be next week. Hopefully I'll have a full day to play on it. That's the original colour under here, that yellow. If anyone knows the area, there's a company called Blue Circle, and they bought this truck new. And yeah, between Blue Circle and here, it ended up with the crane on it, and me buying it. That Scania tipper over there is also ex-Blue Circle. So possibly at one point in their life they would have been actually together, but who knows. while that's filling up, I thought I'd give some of you guys that have never seen torsion bar a bit of a look at them. So I guess they're similar to car torsion bars, but not really as well. A lot of people don't like them, but it's just one big rod, and then you got your cams back here. This will be the first time for me working on them. There, like I said, they're well before my time. A lot of guys didn't like them because if you snap the torsion bar going around a corner, they'd lay them over pretty easy apparently, because one side would drop and then the other side would lift up, and if you had a heavy load or a high load, I think they were pretty easy to tip over. So the blokes that never had one snap on them liked them because they were a good ride, and the blokes that did have one snap on them probably wouldn't get in another truck with it. So but it'd be fine for what I do. I'm not going to be going too far. Put the bonnet down. She's good to go. I'll find somewhere good to sit this.
Approximately 10 hours later.
There's one of the doggies. It's got a bit of clutch noise too, so I don't know. It might be the throwout bearing, or I'm not sure, but I'll probably pull the motor out to fix it anyway when I fix the aligner or whatever issue it's got. But I'm gonna do all the little things first, because once I pull it apart, it's a bit hard to test things. So I'll get the jakes working, make sure power divider works and everything, and then before I go tearing it down. I've got to park it in the right spot, otherwise it'll be in the way of the washing line and then I'll get in trouble. So, got to get it in the right spot. And not hit the tiny house that's there as well. I'll be in the bad books if I got Bartlett ball through that. And then I'll show you what I got to do to stop it so it doesn't hydro lock. Try not to seriously burn myself right under here.
Shake hands with danger. Need a guy who ought to know.
Pick the plug up and we got it. Didn't scald my hands with hot water and just flick it off just like that. So there you go. I don't know what this video will turn out like, but we got the microphone on, so you'll either hear it really well or you'll hear nothing or just noise. So hopefully you can hear. I was really surprised that I was looking at the stats from the last video. It's mostly American people watching, so there you go. Aussies mustn't be coming through with the truck content. Hopefully pick up a few more, but if it's Americans that want to watch, you guys can watch. I guess they're a bit different to your trucks anyway. We call them Spiders. I'm pretty sure you call them Daytons, and I think most of you guys hate them, but I think I like them. They're my favourite. I prefer them over aluminium wheels, but I'm all different to your trucks anyway. We call them Spiders. I'm pretty sure you call them Daytons, and I think most of you guys hate them, but I think I like them. They're my favourite. I prefer them over aluminium wheels, but I'm also a truck driver, which you probably saw from my gear changes, which are a bit rough to say the least, but hopefully no one I know watches it, so then I can't get bullied about it. But anyway, that's all right. Once it warms up, I can shift gears a bit better, but when it's cold, definitely give the old cogs a bit of a polish, that's for sure. So I just put these on, keep it charged. I like going to things and just hitting the key. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully next week I do a video with a bit more working on stuff, and hopefully that isn't too boring. So yeah, I think we'll do try and get the jakes to work. What was the other thing I said? Can't remember, but yeah, try and get the jakes to work. I'll give it a wash. See, it's got the green stuff coming through pretty bad. Like, the paint's pretty rough as it is, but if I get rid of the green, I'll feel a bit better, and then hopefully start doing some bigger jobs on it and dig into the motor. I'll have to pull a exhaust manifold off and put water in it, pull the exhaust manifold off, maybe leave it for a little bit, let the water get in the cylinder, and then turn it over by hand and see which bank it's coming out of, because it's a V8. It could be the left hand side or the right hand side, and I wouldn't know. So I just want to get that right the first time. If I pull one head off and it's all in really bad shape, then I'll just pull the other side off anyway and do it all. So yeah, that's it for this video today. Sorry it's a bit short and basic, but I ran out of time today. Too many other jobs on the go. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it all, give us a subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Like, comment,